Hey guys, welcome to Traditional Bow Hunting Wilderness Podcast. This is Jason Sam Kovac. Today this is a video I'm doing on wall tents here, and it's going to be a couple parts done in a few different times. A lot of it will be done in the field when I'm hunting actually next week in Kansas, but I didn't want to have to spend all that time out there doing that, and I wanted to show you some of these things, and sometimes that's done at night out there, so I wanted to kind of fail-safe myself and do some of it right here for you. But this is my Davis 12x14 wall tent here. I just got back from Missouri a few days ago. I got it hanging in here because we took it down. It was still pretty damp from rain, so I hung it here in the garage so that it could dry out. What I'm going to do is right now I'm going to go through and show you how to fold it up and explain, the best way to get this thing nice, small, and compact, and do that part right now. Like I said, this will be some in my garage, some in the field when we get to Kansas. A little bit of variation throughout this video, but the whole purpose of it is to teach you about these wall tents and some of the benefits. I love the Davis wall tents. I've never owned another one, but I've been in Montana canvas, and I can't remember the other name, the one that Steve's got. There's a lot of great wall tents out there. I've been real happy with the quality of this Davis. The stuff is incredible. This tent here is going on its 5th year of being in the field, and I'm in the field with it 5 to 6 weeks a year. It has been through the ringer and held up incredibly well. So I'm going to take it down, lay it down, and I'm going to show you how to fold one of these up nice, small, and compact. Again, 12x14 size, which is perfect for 3 guys, up to 3 guys, or 4 if you use my cot system, the disco bed cot system, where you can use it as bunk beds. Then it's good for 4 people as well, too. But I will take this down here, and then we're going to show you how to fold her up. All right, I just lowered the tent down, pulling out my hang-up rope here that I use that I can hang the tent up on. Now, the key to making this work is you got to get the whole roof where you want to have the tent on one panel. So what I've done, I grabbed the ridge line, I throw it over here. This is what was just hanging up. This is the top of the tent. Grab the ridge line, make sure it's set. Now, underneath here, I will show you on that end, we need to make sure that this roof panel is pulled over all the way over on this side as best we can. This is a lot easier to do with 2 people than it is with 1 person. 1 person makes this a straight up pain in the butt to do. Like so. There's the ridge side. I'm trying to get that roof line from the other side back as far as I can so that it's evened out. Like that, and then you pull that ridge tight. There's that ridge. Now, I'm going to grab the other ridge line. These are the parts where you put your guy lines to. And I'm going to pull this over so it lines up right with the top of the ridge line, the center top of the ridge line. Again, a lot easier to do with 2 people. Makes life a lot simpler. But you don't always have the option of having 2 people, like right now. So we have that set. Now that is laying on one roof panel. Directly what you see here on the top is exactly what's underneath this. This is the peak of that tent. That peak side right here. Underneath there is the other peak side. We have the ridge right in the middle. Now what I'm going to do, take all this crap here, doorways, all that stuff, stretch it out like this. Make sure you get this all evened up. Make sure I have that ridge line right here, which I do. There's that other ridge right here. You can see it. This is the other top of that side of that panel that I'm laying on. Right here. So that creates that whole setup. Then I'm going to grab the center of this and flip it right in on itself. Like that. Pull on this here so it stretches out. Kind of comes right out through the middle like this, and then flip it halfway in. Kind of making a box out of this. I'm going to grab this end, same thing. I got my screen door here, all my stuff here. I'm going to take it, flip it, so that it makes another box. Setting that in like this, just like so. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to fold it into thirds. So I'm going to grab this side, fold it right in like that. Grab this side, fold it in, third kind of zones. Don't be afraid to walk on your tent. It's going to get all dirty anyway. It's all part of the game. You want to fold that into thirds, like so. That nice and set. So that that's there. Then we are going to flip this other third right over on top of it. Just like this. Take this third, put it right on top of that third. And that there is how we roll that. So it's good. Snug it up. Take this end, bring it like almost to the end. Just like that right there. Squish her down good. And then we're going to roll it. Before you roll it, make sure the thickness that you have, how wide you made that fits into the case you're going to put it in. So if you look at this, that roll is going to fit in there. It's not too long to be able to fit into this case. Then you take it and you just start rolling. You're going to get a little bit of resistance around the stove jack. It's going to fight you because that thing doesn't like to bend much. Just fight your way through it. Roll it. Roll it. There's the stove jack. There we go. Keep rolling it right up. And there you go. And that is how you make a huge tent into a nice, small, compact unit. Take it, dump it right into your box, like so. This bag is all my guy lines. Fit that right in there too. There it is. Close the hatch, and you are all done. My hitting on there. And that is how we pack up a wall tent. Sweet, simple, easy, mice-proof, ready to go in a trailer. Can stay in a trailer all year long. I will be taking this to Kansas, do some hunting out there. And when I get out there, I will show you the setup and how it all comes together. So, but that's the whole process of folding it up nice and small. There are all your components to that wall tent. Wall tent right there. We have our poles right here that we need. Inside this bucket is all of our end connectors that we need for the setup right there. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw it up and show you what it looks like when it's up. All right, well, there's the frame right there. That's the peak of the roof, and the two sides, you can see the legs are laying on the ground here still next to it. And we're going to go ahead and put get the tent on there first now, and then put it up once we get the legs under it. It's easier to put the tent on there when it's in this position than it is once you have the legs on and try and fight your way up. So at this stage right here is when we're going to put the actual canvas wall tent on the frame. All right, so there it is. Frame's under it, real simple, but you can see the advantage to setting it with the canvas on there before you actually put those legs on. You can't reach up there to do that. So now it's set, we're just going to pull the canvas all the way around it and get the frame set. And there it is. That's it. That's a 12 by 14 Davis wall tent, all set up, all staked in. You can see the guy lines wrapped all the way around it. I'm not going on the other side of it because the sun's a little too harsh. It'll just kind of silhouette out right there. So I'm basically showing you this side. And once we get inside set up, I will show you that. But that's it right there. That's home away from home. That gives you a lot of room, a lot of places that you can run around in. And once we get the inside set up, we'll show you. But make sure you use the guy lines. We're here in Kansas right now, so it's mandatory with the wind here. But canvas breeze, and it will shrink and expand with rain and with moisture. So you want to make sure you always put your guy lines on. That way it doesn't end up shrinking up on you. Put all your stakes points in and make sure it's all locked down good. But there you go. All right, here's the inside of that wall tent. Again, 12 by 14 Davis wall tent. Best tent I've ever been in. And as you can see, as you look around here, we got my setup right there. And we got John's setup right there. We're here in Kansas. Great setup, great frame setup. Stove jack right there. Stove is here. I have not put it together yet. I will do that tonight. We got a little bit of wood here set and ready to go. We use those little rubber floor mat things, those little foam things that we slide out when we need them for when we're not wearing our boots. Makes it nice and easy. As you can see, lots of room. We'll probably have a couple chairs there. Like I said, we just got here, got it set up. We want to get out in the woods and hunt. The rest of this setup stuff, we can do that later on tonight. But 12 by 14 tent, tons of room in here, lots of space. It's like home away from home. It's your own little cabin setup. So great setup, perfect setup. There you go. Kind of shows it to you. We'll be back with more stuff soon. Talk to you later. Bye.